Hello, my courageous, captivating Capricorns. Welcome, welcome. It is Sachi the Scorpio, and I'm here to deliver your guiding healing tarot and Pokémoncy. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. The more energy that you send to me, the more energy that I can send to you. And thank you so much for all of your support, Capricorns, on my YouTube and on my Instagram. Just a friendly reminder that the top 2 videos with the most likes will get a twin flame bonus, as well as some promo codes for the extended. And additionally, I am now going to be counting up the Instagram and the YouTube likes together when considering, you know, who's quote unquote first. Okay, so Capricorn, let's hop into it. We have Priestess. Oh, I forgot to mention, my website is now launched. Cap, I know you can be proud of me. Thank you. So if you're ever interested in booking a private reading or learning a little bit more about me, so on and so forth, you can do so on my website. Anyway, so we have the Priestess. How are you being called to step up and lead? So no surprise there, right, Capricorn? You're being asked to step up and lead. You are a leader, right? You're the one who, you know, paves the way and goes up that mountain. But we have get grounded in reverse, which is telling me that you're not necessarily grounded to the earth element, right? And as an earth sign, that can be difficult, right? So it might be that you're a little bit in your mermaid tail right now. This is empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature in reverse. So it feels like you are, you know, your empathic nature is really coming out and you are becoming more sensitive than usual. And again, there's this disconnect with the natural world, with the physical Mother Earth. And the age of light, that's causing, you know, light not being able to come through to you. It says you've been training for this for lifetime. So there is, you know, the age of light, right? It's upon us. Ooh, the time is nigh. Except it's not an end of the world sort of thing. It's the beginning of one, right? The age of light is here, the age of enlightenment. But it looks like, you know, not being grounded is stopping you from being able to sort of anchor in the light, because we had answer the call in reverse. What is your soul calling you to do? So you are being literally called to step up and lead, but it seems like you might not be answering that call right now. Okay, we had the Ace of Swords. This is victory. This is, you know, clarity coming out, like so much new information. There's a new start in communication, whether it's the way you're communicating with yourself or, you know, a new conversation. It's like the veil has been pierced is what I'm hearing. With the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, it seems like there is a physical cycle that you have yet to complete for yourself. And that is, it could be anything monetary, you know, your relationship with your body, right? Anything physical, the Pentacles, how you are connecting to the natural world, right? With the Two of Cups here, it seems like there is some sort of soulmate relationship that is significant that has to do with this, right? Two of Cups is, you know, soulmates. This could be a love situation, doesn't have to be, but it definitely could. And it could be with the King of Cups, which can be, you know, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or really it's just the masculine energy between you and this soulmate is being finalized in some sort of way, right? This is masculine energy that knows what it feels and is, you know, can write books on his emotions, right? Is, you know, offering his cup, offering his love, offering his emotional expression, right? So this is, you know, a very stable emotional feeling, but some sort of situation ended here, okay? Ten of Swords, this is, you know, a conversation that, you know, literally ended, right? Someone may have felt like a piece of them died. Someone may have felt like, you know, they got stabbed in the back. There's some sort of betrayal, right? The Ten of Swords is like a death, but more so death in communication. So either, you know, not communicating about this any longer, or, you know, the mental conversation that you've had with yourself is now dead. And that has caused some issues with the Sun in reverse and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, right? So it's like the light can't come. This Wheel of Fortune, right? This karmic wheel isn't able to move forward because there's not enough light there. There's not enough light in the situation. And with the High Priestess, it feels like this is part of your High Priestess call, is whatever this situation is. It's calling you deeper into your own intuition, into your own, you know, divine, feminine, spiritual authority. We had Gramble coming out using startling bark. So, you know, fairy types are soulmate relationships for me, right? You do this, I do this. Soul contracts can be loves, friends, you know, any type of person, right? With startling bark, it's telling me that someone, a soulmate, whatever they said startled you. So something is definitely, you know, a bit scary. And with Meryl using bubble drain, it's also telling me that you're recognizing that some of your relationships are actually draining you, that some relationships, people are in a bubble, and that is causing bug bite in your heart chakra with Yanmega. So it's causing you to, your heart is bugged. It's like annoying you that what these people are saying is scary. It seems like they're in a bubble in some sort of way. Dragonfly spirit teaches us about, you know, becoming spiritually harmonious, like starting to understand the synchronicities and, you know, symbolism of the universe. Definitely look up dragonfly spirit or notice if you're seeing dragonflies. And with Porygon using sharpen, it's telling me that you are trying to sharpen your communication skills about this, especially as you are recognizing, you know, the startling and draining nature of some of these soulmate relationships, okay? So, Capricorn, I hope all is well for you guys. Hope all is going well. All right, so this is what we're going to do for this segment for what is the light. We're going to check what light are you meant to be shining? What light needs to be shed for you? And then we are going to see what is, what's the shadow that's, you know, overcast this light? What is hindering your access to shining your light? And then we'll look at some advice on how to overcome that blockage. And then, of course, we will look how to manifest your highest vibrational timeline. All right, so let's see here, Capricorn. Let's take a look. What is the light for Capricorn? What's the light they are meant to be shining? Wow. Okay, so that just wanted to completely fly off. It hit the wall and then hit the ground. Dance with life. Do something to change your energy. So it looks like you are meant to be shifting your energy at this time and dancing, right? Dancing is something joyous. It's movement. So it's possible that you haven't really been, you know, anchored into physical reality. Again, you know, we saw with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse and the Get Grounded in reverse. You know, get grounded doesn't necessarily mean you're going and sitting next to a tree in nature. It can, that's one way to ground, right? But it can also mean that you're not necessarily grounded in your physical body, right? That means when we're kind of on autopilot, doing our work, doing our job, you know, whatever we're doing, being on social media, you know what I mean? Just being unaware of what the body is telling us and what it needs. So it looks like part of this, you know, light that you're meant to shine is shifting your energy through movement, through dancing with life, right? This is something very joyous. This is celebration. So Capricorn, ask yourself, when is the last time that you celebrated? You know, and what was it? And what did you do to celebrate? You know what I mean? Did you harm your body in order to celebrate? Let's see. And I mean with like substances or like staying up too late or like, yeah, you know, I'm going to celebrate by, you know, staying up late and, you know, then only getting like 3 hours of sleep before work. That's what I mean. I don't mean I mean, that is self-harm, right? Okay. Anyway, we have 5 of Wands. Yeah, you really want to get out of chaos. You know, 5 of Wands, this is conflict, this is chaos. Look at them. They're, you know, having their wands clunking each other over the head. Like literally the name of the game is hurting as many people as you can and sort of being the last one standing, right? That doesn't make sense. That's not good for our body. That's not good for our mind, right? Wands is our Kundalini. When our Kundalini is utilized for that, it causes war, right? On a large scale. It's just, you know, chaos and hurt. And it, you know, with that coming out in reverse, you really are like, no, I need to do something to change my energy because this chaos, that's not it. Woo! 4 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles. Yeah. So you are really looking for an emotional foundation here. There could be some sort of disappointment. It looks like the universe is trying to give you its cup. I feel like that's kind of that King of Pentacles. Like the universe is wanting to give you some sort of cup, but there's some sort of preoccupation on something else that is stopping you from realizing what is actually coming in towards you. But again, I feel like you're really working on your emotional foundation here. And with the 10 of Pentacles, that's woo-woo. That's great for a Cap, right? I mean, it doesn't get any better. This is legacy. This is generational wealth. Like, look, they are sitting there with a, you know, a treasure chest of pearls and gold and jewels and things like that, right? And they're well-to-do and all of this, right? 10 of Pentacles is finishing a cycle with somebody else, right? That's when you are joining, you know, physical teams, whether that means, of course, you know, marriage and, you know, getting a house together and things. This could also be in business. This could just be, you know, having your masculine and feminine even coming to union, you know what I mean? And creating something. But we saw, you know, with the 9 of Pentacles in reverse, you didn't finish a cycle in yourself, but you are trying to finish this cycle with somebody else. So this is awesome. It feels like you understand abundance, and it's like you may even have, you know, a plethora of wealth and things like that, but you feel emotionally that something needs to shift. Let's see, what's the light energy? Cottony, fairy wind in reverse, and meowstic using ear influence. So you're trying to, yeah, get rid of a bunch of soulmates. It's funny, this card keeps coming out for like all signs, except usually they're upright. So with fairy wind again is talking about soulmates, you know, coming in with the wind basically. But in reverse, you're trying to say like, no, I need to change my energy. Like, I'm not trying to attach myself to any of these soulmates. You might even be trying to get out of, you know, soulmate relationships. And with meowstic using ear influence, it's telling me that, you know, something psychically is sort of influencing you in order to do this. This is, you know, cat spirit, which can be Leo. In sidereal and actual astrology, the sun literally just entered the constellation Leo within the last 24 hours. I don't know when I'm going to end up posting this. So, you know, we just entered Leo season, whereas tropical, which is a false algorithm, tells us, you know, otherwise, that we're about to go into Virgo season. So anyway, just letting you know. With the fairy wind, like in reverse, again, it feels like a rejection of soulmates here. It says, perhaps because they feel more at ease in groups, they stick to others that they find. They end up looking like a cloud. Yeah, so I feel like you're recognizing some of these relationships that you're kind of stuck with, that you're, you know, they're just stuck to you, but you're trying to get out of them because you're understanding that it isn't bringing you emotional contentment, that your emotional foundation isn't necessarily what it needs to be. It's bringing too much chaos that you don't want to be a part of. You know, because you're thinking long-term in your pentacles. No surprise there, Cap. It says, when in danger, it raises its ears to release enough psychic power to grind a 10-ton truck into a dust. So yeah, I feel like you are really taking this on like a Capricorn would. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to do this. Like, the way that your third eye is activated right now, right? Your mindset is like, okay, yes, this is, you know, stressing me out, right? It's like a danger mechanism, which, you know, 5 of Wands brings danger. You're trying to get yourself out of this danger. And by doing so, you're, you know, grinding a 10-ton truck into dust, right? You're making something that's a huge problem into nothing. You're very solution oriented right now, Capricorn. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. So yeah, it looks like you're like, yeah, I'm going to do this. Like, yeah, I know, you know, this chaos and stuff that I've been in is dangerous, and I'm going to overcome whatever this is. What's the shadow here? Trainer, Skyfield in reverse. So trainer always means somebody else. Whenever Skyfield's coming out, I always take it as angelic presence, like your angels are trying to communicate with you. So I'm going to ask for more about this. I'm getting that some people who are trying to influence you are not in a high vibrational field. So, you know, any sort of advice that you're getting, especially from anyone who may be a Leo or have a lot of Leo in their chart or 5th house dominance, like you need, which you might know them as Virgos up to this point. It feels like they are not tapping into angelic frequencies. You know what I mean? Like, always make sure you know what kind of deities or entities someone is working with. Trainer, bent spoon in reverse. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Because their psychic abilities, literally it's calling somebody out. Like, they are not a true psychic. They are not connected to high vibrational beings of light here. So interesting. So someone else is heavily in your energy, Capricorn, because in your shadow, it's all about this person, right? This other trainer. So interesting. Like I said, in the extended, we're going to take a look at what is the shadow that is stopping you from, you know, accessing this light. It seems like the shadow definitely has a lot to do with somebody else here. And yeah, we are also going to take a look at how we can overcome that. Additionally, of course, advice on how to manifest your highest vibrational timeline. But I'm getting something else here. I'm going to pull an angel first because, you know, your angels want you to know that you don't have to be a psychic to communicate with the angels, right? Angels are, you know, high vibrational beings of light. They don't really come into our density, like they can't. If they physically show up, they look terrifying. You know, they look like monsters. So usually your angels will come to you through, you know, insects, animals, feathers, number sequences, right? So let's see here. Angel therapy in reverse. Yeah, it looks like you have not connected to your angels. And those are, again, high vibrational beings of light that really want to assist, right? They're not Christian entities, right? Christianity uses them, but archangels are angels in themselves, right? So it says Archangel Raphael, that is the healer. So yes, definitely some angel healing, angel therapy can help you, Capricorn. It says, give your cares and worries to us angels and allow us to take your burdens. Yeah, you know, you are already solution oriented. Like, okay, this isn't going to be a problem. I'm going to crush it is what I'm hearing. You know, of course you will, Capricorn, but guess what? Imagine if you didn't have to do as much work as you thought you did. What if you could just give some of that burdens to the angels and they could help take care of it? Right? Doesn't that sound nice to actually have like someone that you can rely on? Yeah, that's the angels. All right, let's see. That's why they're called angels. You know what I mean? They just help. Like, they're incredible mathematical glitches in the matrix that literally are just here to help us, but you have to call upon them. But let's get a unicorn in here. Additionally, I have a unicorn workshop if you're interested in that, Capricorn. It's in my shop. It's about quantum jumping. So we talk a bit about quantum mechanics, what it is, how to timeline hop, how to, you know, what is a timeline, how do you switch timelines, and then we do a worksheet called Rainbow Road, which, you know, takes you step by step on how to meet your unicorn guide. And then also, wow, I'm just gonna flip this so you can see exactly how this landed, Capricorn. Look, it landed right on top of my cup. Yeah, so definitely a lot of water. Very, very interesting thing. That's never happened to me before. So, number one, make sure you're drinking a lot of water. I always get that for you, Capricorn. I just got really thirsty. But yeah, so this unicorn workshop, it can help you get to the, you know, destination, whatever timeline you desire, right? If you want this, you know, burden to be gotten rid of, you know, call that timeline in, you can get there. You know what I mean? Like, there are a lot of high vibrational beings that want to assist you to get there. So if that interests you, check out my shop. We have Cosmic Diamond in reverse. So yeah, that's how I'm feeling, is like, you're meant to shine bright like a diamond, Capricorn. You really are. But right now it feels like you can't, and it feels like it's because of the water, right? We see that you're trying to work on your emotional foundation and, you know, get your own emotional masculine energy to be very stable here. But it says spread hope and joy, illuminate the world. If you are not feeling hopeful, if you are not feeling joyful, right, it's hard to manifest a timeline that has hope and joy in it. So, you know, feeling those energies in yourself, and when you start working with high vibrational beings of light, you know, of course, I'm not forcing you to do anything, right? You don't have to work with any angel or unicorns or anything, right? But if you choose to, right, you have free will, then it helps you access hope and joy. There are angels that just bring in hope and joy. It's like, instead of taking an antidepressant, you know what I mean? You can call in an angel and you feel this joy. Of course, if you're on antidepressants, do whatever your doctor is telling you to do. I'm sure they have your best interest at heart. But illuminate the world. There is a huge world that needs illuminating, that needs so much light, right? And if you are a beacon of light, now's the time to shine it, right? And as you start to shine your timeline over, you know, keep your light going, then there's more hope and joy to be spread. Sorry, I'm not a medical professional whatsoever. So of course, do whatever your medical professional is telling you to do. Anyway, let's head to the extended Capricorn. If you would like to follow me there, please do so. But if we part ways here, good luck with the situation. I am sending you so much love, a big hug, and a kiss on your third eye. Mwah!